pretty much all human beings are unique. At least we have the potential for being unique. There's a lot of generic stuff going on right now on Insta and TikTok and Snapchat. You know, you all look pretty much the same to me. I don't see a lot of originality, although I'm sure you feel very original, God bless you. But humans are much more unique than we kind of think we are. We all have very, very different rhythms. Some people speak very, very fast. Look at the difference between Donald Trump and Barack Obama. They're both human men, plus minus 10 years, 15 years, they're the same age, and yet. So the rhythm of your character, the speed and the tempo at which someone lives their life, that has a lot to say. So if you want to find a rhythm for your character, I suggest what you do, this is just one of many options, is find an interesting documentary where someone's being interviewed. This might be a true crime documentary, a police interview. It could be anything that interests you. I don't know, sport, music, whatever the hell. Find one of the people in the documentary that you find interesting. It's better not to choose somebody who's self-curating, because then they're trying to control themselves way too much. You want to find someone who's being asked a question and who's responding in a more honest way. And transcribe what they're saying as they're saying it, as if they're dictating it to you. So here it helps if you've got a laptop. All this work I'm asking you to do, offering to you these challenges, they don't work so well on mobile phones. You need to be using your whole body while you write. I really suggest that. You can do it. You can find a laptop or even a pen and paper. So while they're speaking in this documentary, and you can press pause, then listen again and write down. And what you'll find is this will build your rhythm in your muscles, because you'll see that people don't speak in full sentences. Their thoughts sort of come and go like cars on a motorway or trains in a train station, overlapping. And often that was that thing that I said. We stop and we interrupt ourselves and we bring down ideas from here and here. It's only politicians, really, and self-curated influences and people running masterclasses who speak without interruption. You can also try learning a few sentences of a documentary subject speech and say them exactly the same way the person in the film is saying them. One that I remember from a very painful documentary once was where this fireman said, those babies lying on the pavement and the house in flames. I'll never forget, that's exactly what he said. Those babies lying on the sidewalk and the house in flames. I. He doesn't say much, but in those very few words we see the whole story, don't we? And we see a lot about him and his compassion. You can also watch the news and just recreate the way the newsreader is speaking, or someone being interviewed on the news, just to find the rhythm of this is acting work, of course, but it will really help you to write. The King's Speech. I mean, the King of Norway is a lovely old fella, but he's old. And he's quite, he doesn't have the energy that you have of youth. He's taken right down here. So what does it feel like to talk like that? What kind of person speaks that slowly? The weight of years, the weight of experience. You could watch a press conference with Ben Taylor about the pandemic. Is our Minister of Health just giving us information, or does he have feelings about the information he's giving us? How does he speak? You'll often see him frowning like this a little bit. He's worried. So you can quickly understand much more about a person if you empathise with the way that they speak, and you do that by trying on that way of speaking. So to sum up, I want you to watch normal people in documentaries. Write down what they've said, exactly as they've said it, to see the rhythms of their speech, where they stop, where they think, how they use language. And then thirdly, try and speak as they speak, just to get you out of yourselves and into someone else. Walk a mile in their shoes, wear their coat for a while. What's it like to not be you? How does it feel?